Often we go over games past their prime, but Ruined Masters is a bit unique on that front because it's unavailable to buy anywhere right now. And using my vast psychic powers, I can safely say it won't be coming back anytime soon. Ruined Masters is a TTRPG by Riot Minds, a Swedish studio, and was released back in the far yesteryear of 2020. However, Riot Minds sold Ruined Masters and Trudvang to come on in 2022, who have subsequently made it unavailable for purchase. Well, disregarding the ethics of certain matters, what's the game like? At the absolute basics, it's a D100 system, a pretty old school game as well. 4 attributes to worry about. Physique, mind, intelligence, and charisma form a foundational aspect of the character, with 3 races of elf, dwarf, and human granting heroic modifiers of +1 and -1 to the 2d10 + 10 roll to determine them. However, most attribute rolls are checked as in BRP, multiplying that final result by 2 to 4 to determine the overall difficulty. From there, you will determine your skills, each of which have a base value from their attributes, with a pretty rigid 40 points to split among their 2 primary skills and 30 points among their secondary ones. But there are also only 6 of these skills. After all that, get a few measly gold and determine your health, and you're technically done. Combat is a round-based affair, but you can purchase additional actions later on. But it's the usual assortment of abilities you can do, and you're free to determine your combat stance though, which imparts various bonuses from attacking, defending, and getting mauled by wild tigers. Fighting is exchange-based, having to use actions to parry, but shields provide a free parry, encouraging their use. Even 2-weapon fighting in hand grants bonuses, leaving those with a 2-handed weapon sobbing in the corner after getting violated by said wild tiger. You don't need to parry, of course, but dodging is a complete meme as it uses a very different skill, so you really shouldn't bother. So you swing your weapon and connect. What happens? You'll roll 1d10 damage, as every single weapon does 1d10 damage. It just modifies what the open roll of the weapon is, allowing it to be rolled again if you roll in it. Weapons can either do a lot of damage or very, very little, feeling remarkably similar to one another as you get splatted. All armor is actually location-based, but your limited physique score keeps you from wearing super heavy armor without incurring some pretty nasty penalties. HP is never insanely high, with only physique plus mind plus 1d10 for your core health, because that's only further divided among your body parts, which does make for some tense exchanges, as getting brained is a quick way to meet Dwarf Jesus. Outside of that, most magic is actually tool-based, so making a wizard character is technically impossible, as you're just going to be making an explorer character who has a little bit of Indiana Jones in them. But that's the secret to Ruined Masters, that a majority of the game I just explained isn't actually the point. It's about exploring the world. You get XP, or exploration points, by going outside the limits of society, finding numerous disasters and exploring hexes for loot, danger, and the occasional boogie troll trying to eat you. This is by far the best part of the game, as there are about 100 charts of various hexes and adventures to have in those set hexes. But that's kind of a larger problem with the good old Ruined Master. Its presentation is by far the best. While it has lovely art and it might catch your eye, under the hood it's a pretty simple game you already have. It's not going to be perfect for anything in its various niches, but it covers quite a few niches at once. My recommendation is actually cannibalize it for parts, which is a weird thing to say for a TTRPG, or as accurate as I can get for this one. My name is Notepad, and this was Ruined Masters. An okay game. If you like what I do here, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and many thanks to the plutocrats as usual. Godspeed, good luck, and have a lovely rest of the day.